flickers on this old pine disc, ink smudged with the things I never confessed. Your chair still turned like you might come back, but all that's left's a quiet house and a heart off track. I pour one more shot just to chase the truth. Every goodbye burns deeper when it comes from you. I write your name, but the page stays cold, like the words we lost and the hands we used to hold.
Whiskey letters at midnight, spilling all the things I couldn't say in the daylight. Every tear hits the paper like a fist fight, and I'm losing sleep while losing you in plain sight.
Whiskey letters at midnight, trying to make the wrong feel right. I keep stumbling through memories on the floor. Your perfume echoes behind every door. The moon hangs heavy like a forgotten vow. I'm learning how to breathe without you now. But every sip pulls me back to your flame. I can't outrun a love that still knows my name.
Whiskey letters at midnight, pouring out the moments that I won't rewrite. These hurting words, they cut like brake lines, bright and blinding as you fade into the night. Whiskey letters at midnight,
still holding on too tight. Maybe someday the bottle runs dry and the past stops knocking at my door at night. But until then I'll keep carving your truth in shaky lines meant only for you. Whiskey letters at midnight, a fragile prayer drifting out of sight. Maybe tomorrow I'll put the pen down right, but tonight your memory keeps the candle bright. Whiskey letters at midnight, my last goodbye. I'll never write. dust rising in the evening sun, your taillights fading as you run. I stood there with an empty hand, love slipping through me like desert sand. Every mile you drive feels like a memory torn, a goodbye whispered from the day you were born. I called your name into the quiet blue, but echoes don't answer the way you used to. A heartache on the gravel road, where our promises cracked under the load.
I still hear you laugh in the wind that blows,
And I'm losing you in the place we once called home. Heartache on the gravel road, where I stand alone. I walk the fence line where you used to lean, boot prints fading from the life we dreamed. The night falls heavy on this broken town. Your ghost rides shotgun every time I break down. A heartache on the gravel road, dust on my boots from the weight of what I know.
your shadow dances where the wildflowers grow,
And I'm tracing love in the lines of tires stole. Heartache on the gravel road, still won't let me go.
maybe someday these wounds turn to maps, guiding me forward, pulling me back.
But tonight I'm stuck where your goodbye stayed,
Counting stars like all the plans we made.
heartache on the gravel road. I keep driving slow so the memories don't explode.
If healing somewhere past this bend in the cold, then Lord lead me on, but keep her story told.
Heartache on the gravel road, I'll carry it home. I lit my last cigarette by the county line, watching the smoke rise like what used to be mine. Your taillights faded into the early blue dawn. another memory halfway gone. I took a drag just to calm the ache, but the truth burns stronger than the breath I take.
I thought love was stronger than letting go, but some goodbyes cut colder than the snow.
Last cigarette by the county line, trying to numb this heart of mine. Your shadow slipping past the pines, leaving echoes in the dashboard signs. Last cigarette by the county line, where I watched you draw the final line.
Your flannel scarf still hangs in my truck, like it's waiting on a different kind of love.
Every mile we drove is a ghost tonight, stories drifting in the fading light. I strike a match, but it flickers low, just like the love we couldn't grow. Last cigarette by the county line, ashes falling like the tears I hide. I breathe you out, but you stay inside. A memory I can't divide. Last cigarette by the county line, where heartbreak stopped on time. If healing's waiting down some dusty road, I'll chase it till the weight unloads. But tonight the smoke is all I've got, and a quiet wish that hurts a lot. Last cigarette by the county line, I drop what's left and say goodbye. Maybe sunrise will realign what's broken in this heart of mine. Last cigarette by the county line, as the smoke fades off the spine. Boots are still waiting by the door, dust on the leather like the nights before. I haven't moved them since the day you left, as if keeping them close fills the space you kept. Your jacket hangs where your heartbeats stay, a quiet echo of the love we made. Boots still waiting by the door, holding memories I can't ignore. You walked out slow, but the hurt hit fast. A goodbye carved deep, meant to last. Boots still waiting by the door, like you'll come home once more.
The clock keeps ticking in the hallway's light, pushing time forward while I stay stuck in night. Your coffee cup's still half full on the shelf, a reminder I'm living with a shadow of myself.
I reach for your warmth, but there's only a hollow space where you used to care.
I tell myself I should let you go, but even truth moves slow when sorrows glow.
Boots still waiting by the door, your footsteps gone, but your ghost wants more. If love was strong, then why'd it break? Why'd you leave me with more pain to take? Boots still waiting by the door, and I can't sweep your heart off my floor. Maybe someday I'll find the grace to box your things and clear the space, but tonight those boots feel like a prayer, a fragile hope you'll return from nowhere. Door, like the last chapter we never wrote before. If healing's hidden in the quiet lore, I'll find it when I'm strong enough to close the door. Boots still waiting by the door, not waiting anymore. Roses wilting on the windowsill, petals falling like a love gone still. You left them there the night you walked away, a quiet symbol of a heart's decay. I keep staring at the fading red, wondering which promise turned cold instead. Every bloom that used to shine bright now crumbles
pale moonlight. Roses wilting on the windowsill, echoes of a love we couldn't feel. The fragrance gone, the color drained, like every truth our hearts restrained. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Tell me why love grows still.
Cracked like the words we said, splitting down the middle where we once tread. Sunlight tries to warm what's left, but even morning feels a bit bereft. I water them though I know they're done, just like hoping you'll still be the one. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Time moves on, but the pain stands still. I trace the glass where your hand once lay, trying to hold what's slipping away. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Shadow love I can't rebuild. Maybe some flowers aren't meant to stay. Maybe some hearts fade in their own way. And though the petals fall one by one, there's a sunrise waiting for someone. Roses wilting on the windowsill, soft reminders of the love we spill. If healing blooms beyond the hill, I'll let the wind guide me where it will. Roses wilting on windowsill, and I'm learning to feel again, still. Rain came early on the old barn roof, tapping out truth, so we try to stay aloof. You leaned on the door with a trembling sigh, saying love ain't something we can justify. Your eyes shine bright like a stubborn flame,
even as you whispered you weren't the same.
and I felt the storm inside you rise, breaking like thunder behind your eyes. Rainfall on the old barn roof, drowning out promises we couldn't prove. Your silhouette fading in the silver gloom, leaving echoes in this hollow room. Rainfall on the old barn roof, crashing like the end of you.
The hay still smells like our summer nights, warm and golden under string light heights. Now every bale feels heavy with regret, holding secrets neither one of us forget.
Your warmth slips by like a passing train, gone before I even learned your pain. Rainfall on the old barn roof, every drop a reminder of the truth. You walked away slow, but the hurt felt fast, like lightning striking through our past. Rainfall on the old barn roof, where I still search for proof.
If love's a season, ours fell too soon,
Turning red leaves back into June.
and now I'm stuck in this endless night, listening for footsteps that won't reunite.
Rainfall on the old barn roof, washing away what once was bulletproof. Maybe someday the sun breaks through, but tonight I'm missing every side of you. Rainfall on the old barn roof, still echoing the truth. Drove past the diner where we used to meet. The neon flickered under my heartbeat. Your laughter lived in every window pane. Now it's just me and the whisper of the rain. The highway hums like a broken vow, carrying pieces of what we lost somehow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, your memory riding shotgun like a heavy load. The silence screams louder than the truth I hold, that I'm chasing shadows that don't grow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, leading where your love once flowed.
The rearview mirror shows a ghost of you, a fading picture in a dimmed out hue. Your favorite song still haunts the dash. I turn it off, but the pain comes back.
The yellow lines blurry behind long gate, a winding trail of every heart we break. I try to outrun what the night won't hide, but the truth keeps pace on the passenger side. Midnight echoes on an empty road, calling back moments only distance knows. Your goodbye striking the heart I failed to uphold. Midnight echoes on an empty road, still replaying every note. Maybe love dies slow in the rearview glass, a flicker fading as the miles pass. And though the dawn waits at the highway's bend, some nights don't ever really end. Midnight echoes on an empty road. I'll keep driving till the hurt corrodes. If healing's hiding where the sunrise glows, I'll chase the light until it finally shows. Midnight echoes on an empty road, letting go of what once overflowed.
The porch light flickered when you drove away, a quiet goodbye at the end of the day. The gravel shook with the weight of your tears, leaving echoes of love from our younger years. I stood there holding what you left behind, a trembling heartbeat and an empty mind. Some endings whisper, some endings cry. Yours left a shadow that refuses to die. When the porch light faded, so did you, like a song that ends before the final cue. I begged the night to bring you back, but love can't run on a broken track. When the porch light faded, so did everything we created.
Your coffee mug still sits by the sink, lipstick prints on the edge in pink. I keep pretending you'll walk in again, but hope grows thin in the cold night's wind. The dog still waits at the creaking gate, as if you're late, not lost to fate.
When the porch light faded, so did you, a tender promise turning untrue. The hallway walls still hum your name, but empty rooms don't feel the same. When the porch light faded, the truth was finally stated.
If I could rewind that final night, I'd hold your hand and get it right.
But time moves on like a restless train, leaving hearts to sort through pain. When the porch light faded, so did you. But memories shine where love once grew. Though the darkness settled on our door, your shadow lingers forevermore. When the porch light faded, you slipped into the blue.
Found your notes in a dusty drawer, folded tight like they were hiding more. Your handwriting shook like a restless breeze, words trembling with the truth you couldn't speak to me. The ink had faded, but the hurt stayed strong. Echoes of a love that couldn't last long.
I held each page like a fragile bone, afraid it'd break like the nights we spent alone.
Letters lost in a dusty drawer, your silent goodbyes I kept ignoring before. Every tear-stained line feels like a closing door, and I'm left reading what you couldn't say anymore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, cut deeper than they ever did before. Your perfume lingers on the paper's edge, a ghost of promises we couldn't wedge. I trace the curves of every word you wrote, feel the weight of sorrow in each trembling note.
The past keeps calling, but I can't reply. You can't hold someone who's chosen goodbye.
Letters lost in a dusty drawer, a map of memories I still explore. But every page leads to a heart that's sore, and every truth stings a little bit more. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, leaving me on this hardwood floor.
Maybe someday I'll pack them away, let the wind steal what I couldn't say. But tonight they're all I'm clinging to, broken lines from the version of you I knew.
song is sewn in my jacket sleeve, threads of a memory I can't unweave. I wore it nightly when the cold crept in, hoping your warmth might breathe again. But stitches loosen when the heart grows tired, and love burns out like a flame expired. I trace the seams like they'll bring you back, but echoes don't walk that same old track.
This is the last song on my jacket sleeve, a faded melody you helped me believe. Every note still pulls me through, but the chorus hurts, it sounds like you. The last song on my jacket sleeve is the only truth I keep.
I found a picture in the inner pocket, your smile locked tight like a silver locket. We were young and wild by the county fair, a love too big for the world to bear. But even fireflies burn out in time, and sparks fall quiet like the end of a rhyme.
This is the last song on my jacket sleeve, a tune that never learned how to leave. The wind still hums your sweetest line, but the pain comes back every time. The last song on my jacket sleeve still aches on every beat. If I could mend what tore apart, I'd sew your name back into my heart. But threads unwind when sorrows weave, leaving nothing left to believe. The last song on my jacket sleeve fades like dusk on an autumn breeze, and though the music slips away, a part of you is here to stay. The last song on my jacket sleeve is the goodbye I finally breathe. The porch light flickered when you drove away. A quiet goodbye at the end of the day. The gravel shook with the weight of your tears, leaving echoes of love from our younger years. I stood there holding what you left behind, a trembling heartbeat and an empty mind. Some endings whisper, some endings cry. Yours left a shadow that refuses to die. When the porch light faded, so did you. Like a song that ends before the final cue. I begged the night to bring you back, but love can't run on a broken track. When the porch light faded, so did everything we created.
Your coffee mug still sits by the sink. Lipstick prints on the edge in pink. I keep pretending you'll walk in again, but hope grows thin in the cold night's wind. The dog still waits at the creaking gate, as if you're late, not lost to fate. When the porch light faded, so did you. A tender promise turning untrue. The hallway walls still hum your name, but empty rooms don't feel the same. When the porch light faded, the truth was finally stated. If I could rewind that final night, I'd hold your hand and get it right. But time moves on like a restless train, leaving hearts to sort through pain. When the porch light faded, so did you. But memories shine where love once grew. Though the darkness settled on our door, your shadow lingers forevermore. When the porch light faded, you slipped into the blue.
Morning light crawls across the dash. Your empty seat feels colder than the past. A feather drifts from the old dream catcher, like it finally gave up holding us together.
Grip the wheel as the truth unfolds.
Some goodbyes cut deeper than the stories told.
Falling feathers on the highway,
Reminding me of every word you couldn't say.
love blew off like dust in the fast lane, leaving me stranded in the heartache rain.
Falling feathers on the highway, soft as your touch, gone far away. Radio static hums your favorite tune. I turn it off, but it haunts the room. The miles stretch along like a bitter confession. Each sound reminds me of our unfinished lesson. I chase the wind, but it won't rewind. Lord knows I'd turn back if I had the time.
Your voice still hangs like smoke in the air, a ghost I feel but can't repair.
Falling feathers on the highway, whispering secrets we let slip away.
Your goodbye hit harder than any heartbreak, like thunder rolling after the ground shakes.
Falling feathers on the highway. You loved me once, or so they say. Maybe someday I'll learn to let go.
Stop tracing shadows in the undertow. But
Tonight I'm lost between what was and what ain't. Driving through memories I'm too tired to leave. Falling feathers on the highway, marking every mile since you couldn't stay.
if healing's hiding past the next sunrise, I'll follow the road until my heart complies.
Falling feathers on the highway, drifting further day by day. The moon was hanging low on Cedar Lane, silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel side under your restless boots, as if it knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, taking with it everything we tried to sustain. Love slipped soft like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but your goodbye still remains. The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night. Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walk the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reach for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, and I'm calling your name in vain. Maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe, but tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. But the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, goodbye that forever stays.
Your boots are still waiting by the door, dust on the leather like the nights before. I haven't moved them since the day you left, as if keeping them close fills the space you kept. Your jacket hangs where your heartbeat stayed, a quiet echo of the love we made. Boots still waiting by the door, holding memories I can't ignore. You walked out slow, but the hurt hit fast, a goodbye carved deep, meant to last. Boots still waiting by the door, like you'll come home once more.
The clock keeps ticking in the hallways like pushing time forward while I stay stuck in night. Your coffee cup still half full on the shelf,
but there's only air, a hollow space where you used to care. I tell myself I should let you go, but even truth moves slow in sorrow's glow. Boots still waiting by the door, your footsteps gone, but your ghost once more. If love was strong, then why'd it break? Why'd you leave me with more pain to take? Boots still waiting by the door, and I can't sweep your heart off my floor. Maybe someday I'll find the grave to box your things and clear the space, but tonight those boots feel like a prayer, a fragile hope you'll return from nowhere. Boots still waiting by the door, like the last chapter we never wrote before. If healing's hidden in the quiet, Lord, I'll find it when I'm strong enough to close the door. Boots still waiting by the door, not waiting anymore. Morning light crawls across the dash. Your empty seat feels colder than the past. A feather drifts from the old dream catcher, like it finally gave up holding us together. I grip the wheel as the truth unfolds. Some goodbyes cut deeper than the stories told. Falling feathers on the highway, reminding me of every word you couldn't say. Love blew off like dust in the fast lane, leaving me stranded in the heartache rain. Falling feathers on the highway, soft as your touch, gone far away.
Radio static hums your favorite tune. I turn it off, but it runs the room. The miles stretch long like a bitter confession. Each sigh reminds me of our unfinished lesson.
I chase the wind, but it won't rewind. Lord knows I'd turn back if I had walking every mile since you couldn't stay. If feeling's hiding past the next sunrise, I'll follow the road until my heart complies. Falling feathers on the highway, drifting further day by day.